In the early hours of March 8, 2014, the world changed quietly, mysteriously, and without warning. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a routine red-eye from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, took off carrying 239 souls. It was supposed to be a 6-hour flight. The skies were clear. The pilots experienced. The Boeing 777 was among the safest planes ever built. Yet, somewhere over the South China Sea, the unthinkable happened. At 1:19 a.m., a final, calm message from the cockpit. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Minutes later, the aircraft vanished from civilian radar without distress, without an emergency signal, without a trace. What followed was chaos cloaked in disbelief. Search teams were scrambled, radar data was reviewed, satellite paths were analyzed. But what began as a routine flight had turned into one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. MH370 simply disappeared, its final location and fate unknown. Families clung to hope, scouring news reports for anything at all. Hours turned into days, days turned into years, and the world kept asking the same question. How does a modern plane vanish in the 20th century? What if the disappearance was deliberately a hijacking, or worse, a suicide mission? What if a catastrophic mechanical failure doomed the flight mid-air? Or could it have taken a different route entirely, guided by a hidden agenda or unknown force? Some theories ventured into the absurd: rogue nations, secret landings, even alien abduction. In the absence of answers, speculation took flight. Meanwhile, governments launched the most expensive search in aviation history. Satellites scoured the Indian Ocean. Underwater drones mapped unseen depths. Debris washed ashore years later but offered only fragments, not closure. And yet, every recovered piece deepened the mystery. 9 years later, the pain hasn't dulled. The families of MH370 still wait for answers, haunted by silence. Investigators continue to chase shadows, pushing the limits of technology. Pilots around the world fly with a sharper eye. And the rest of us? We still wonder what happened that night above the sea, because flight MH370 didn't just vanish. It left behind a hole in our understanding, a global scar, and a chilling truth that even in our connected world, some things can simply disappear.